Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something that separates dreamers from achievers, talkers from doers, and good intentions from great results. That something is the ability to force yourself to get it done. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It is the unseen force that connects where you are now to where you want to be. Everyone dreams of achieving success, of living the life they envision, but what separates those who merely wish from those who accomplish is discipline. Discipline is not glamorous. It doesn't call for applause or demand recognition, but it is the single most important factor in turning aspirations into reality. Without it, the best plans fall apart, the most inspiring goals remain unfulfilled, and the potential for greatness is wasted. Discipline begins with a decision, a commitment to yourself that no matter what obstacles arise, you will stay the course. It's not about grand gestures or Herculean efforts, it's about the small daily choices that compound over time. Every morning when you wake up, every time you face a choice between comfort and effort, discipline whispers in your ear, urging you to take the path that leads to growth. It's about showing up, even when you don't feel like it, because you understand that your feelings are temporary, but the results of your efforts are lasting. People often underestimate the importance of discipline because they think motivation is enough. Motivation is wonderful, it's the spark that ignites the fire, but motivation is fleeting, it's here one moment and gone the next. Discipline, on the other hand, is the steady flame that keeps the fire burning no matter how the winds of doubt, fatigue, or distraction blow. It doesn't rely on how you feel in the moment. Instead, it relies on the decision you made long before, the decision to commit, to persevere, to push forward despite the challenges. When you set a goal, it's exciting at first. You're filled with enthusiasm, imagining how amazing it will feel to reach that milestone. But as time passes, the excitement fades and the reality of the work sets in. This is where discipline takes over. Discipline reminds you that success isn't about one big moment of effort. It's about the accumulation of many small, consistent actions. It's about staying focused even when distractions tempt you and resisting the urge to take the easy way out. Think of discipline as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. At first, it's hard. Every fiber of your being wants to give in, to take the path of least resistance. But with each choice you make to stay disciplined, you build your mental strength. You prove to yourself that you are capable of following through, capable of doing what needs to be done, even when it's not easy. And with that strength comes confidence, the confidence to set bigger goals, to tackle greater challenges, and to push yourself further than you ever thought possible. Discipline also brings clarity. When you practice discipline, you start to see what truly matters. You learn to prioritize your time and energy, focusing on the tasks that move you closer to your goals. You stop wasting time on distractions or fleeting pleasures because you understand that every moment you spend off course is a moment lost. Discipline helps you stay aligned with your purpose, guiding you back on track whenever you start to drift. It's important to remember that discipline is not about being perfect. No one is perfect and everyone stumbles from time to time. Discipline is about getting back up when you fall, about recommitting to your goals and continuing to move forward. It's about progress, not perfection. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you want to be. Discipline isn't always easy, and there will be times when it feels like the hardest thing in the world. You'll face setbacks, doubts, and moments when you question whether it's all worth it. But those are the moments when discipline matters most. Those are the moments that test your resolve and shape your character. Because discipline isn't just about achieving your goals, it's about becoming the kind of person who achieves their goals. It's about building the habits, the mindset, and the resilience that will serve you not just now, but for the rest of your life. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't just help you achieve your goals, it transforms you in the process. Each time you choose discipline over distraction, effort over ease, you're building a version of yourself that is stronger, more focused, and more capable. You're proving to yourself that you have what it takes to succeed, not because of some special talent or gift, but because of your commitment to do the work. And that is a power that no one can take away from you. There's a misconception that discipline means denying yourself happiness or pleasure. But nothing could be further from the truth. Discipline is not about deprivation, it's about choosing long-term satisfaction over short-term gratification. It's about saying no to what doesn't serve you so you can say yes to what truly matters. It's about creating a life that is rich with meaning and purpose, a life that you can look back on with pride. Discipline is also deeply connected to self-respect. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, you're reinforcing the belief that you are worth the effort. You're proving to yourself that you are capable, reliable, and deserving of success. And that self-respect spills over into every area of your life, affecting the way you carry yourself, the way you interact with others, and the way you approach new challenges. It's easy to look at successful people and think they have something you don't. They're smarter, luckier, or more talented, but in most cases what they have is discipline. They've learned to do the work day in and day out, whether they feel like it or not. They've learned to push past the excuses, the doubts, and the temptations that hold so many people back. They've built the habits and the mindset that allow them to stay focused even when the going gets tough. And here's the thing, discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you develop, something you practice. It's a skill, just like any other. And the more you practice it, the better you get. So if you're sitting there thinking, I'm just not a disciplined person, let me tell you, you can become one. It starts with small steps, with small wins, and with the decision to keep going, no matter what. At its core, discipline is about freedom. It might not seem that way at first, because discipline often requires saying no to distractions, to temptations, to the easy way out. But every time you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're saying yes to something that does. You're creating the freedom to live the life you want, to pursue the goals that matter to you, and to become the person you're meant to be. Discipline is the foundation of all success. It's what turns dreams into plans, plans into action, and action into results. It's the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. And while it's not always easy, it is always worth it. Because when you have discipline, you have the power to achieve anything you set your mind to. Action overrides excuses. Start before you're ready. This principle is at the core of every meaningful achievement, because waiting for the perfect moment often leads to waiting forever. We tell ourselves we'll start when we feel more confident, when we have more resources, or when circumstances align perfectly. But the truth is, the stars rarely align and confidence doesn't appear out of thin air. Confidence is built through action, through stepping into uncertainty and figuring things out along the way. Excuses are easy. They're comfortable. They shield us from discomfort and protect us from the fear of failure. But they also hold us back from growth, progress, and the fulfillment of our potential. The moment you allow excuses to dictate your actions, you hand over control of your future. It's not that the excuses aren't valid. Life is full of legitimate challenges and obstacles, but there will always be reasons not to start, and if you're looking for them, you'll find them every time. The key is to take action despite them. Starting before you're ready is not about recklessness or diving into something without thought. It's about recognizing that readiness is often a myth. You don't have to know every step of the journey to take the first one. You don't have to be an expert to begin learning. Too many people spend their lives preparing, planning, and perfecting, waiting for the ideal moment that never comes. But the only way to truly prepare is to start. When you take action, even imperfect action, you gain momentum. That momentum builds confidence, teaches lessons, and creates opportunities. It's in the doing that clarity comes, that you begin to see the path forward. Action has a way of cutting through doubt and hesitation, replacing them with progress and possibility. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goals. Think about the moments in your life when you've made progress. Chances are, they didn't come from waiting for everything to be perfect. They came from taking a leap, from saying yes before you had all the answers. Maybe it was starting a new job, pursuing a dream, or even having a difficult conversation. In each case, it was the action that made the difference, not the preparation, not the intention, but the action. Excuses often disguise themselves as legitimate concerns, but they're rooted in fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of not being good enough. But the truth is, failure is not the enemy, inaction is. When you fail, you learn. When you take no action, you stay exactly where you are. You gain nothing, you grow nowhere, and the opportunity to improve slips further away. There's a certain power in deciding to act, despite not having everything figured out. It's a declaration that you trust yourself to adapt, to learn, and to overcome whatever challenges arise. Action proves to yourself that you are capable. Each step forward chips away at the fear and self-doubt that hold you back, replacing them with confidence and resilience. It's also important to recognize that the first step doesn't have to be perfect. Perfectionism is one of the biggest barriers to starting. It convinces you that unless you can do something flawlessly, it's not worth doing at all. But perfectionism is a trap. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of overthinking and procrastination, never allowing you to make progress. The truth is, progress, not perfection, is what matters. The beauty of starting before you're ready is that it opens the door to opportunities you never could have anticipated. When you take action, you create momentum that leads to unexpected outcomes, connections, and possibilities. You can't predict every twist and turn of the journey, but you can trust that by moving forward, you're creating a path to something greater. Action requires courage, but it's a courage that grows with every step you take. At first, it may feel like a leap into the unknown, but as you move forward, the fear subsides and the path becomes clearer. By starting before you're ready, you prove to yourself that readiness isn't a requirement, it's a result. Consistent effort compounds into extraordinary results. This simple yet powerful truth is often overlooked in a world that celebrates quick wins and instant gratification. People admire the overnight success, the dramatic transformations, and the big breakthroughs, but they rarely see the countless hours of quiet, consistent effort that built the foundation for those moments. It's not the flashy bursts of energy or the occasional grand gestures that lead to lasting success. It's the steady, persistent work done over time, day after day, even when no one is watching. Effort is a multiplier, and consistency is the fuel that powers it. When you show up consistently, even small efforts begin to add up. It's like planting seeds. At first, it may seem like nothing is happening. You water the soil, tend to it, and wait, but the growth is invisible. However, beneath the surface, roots are forming, and with time and care, those seeds sprout and grow into something remarkable. Success works the same way. The results may not be immediate, but every bit of effort you put in contributes to the bigger picture. Consistency is what separates those who achieve extraordinary results from those who give up too soon. Many people start with enthusiasm, but when they don't see immediate progress, they lose interest or begin to doubt themselves. The truth is, progress is often slow and incremental at first. It requires patience and perseverance. Each small action may seem insignificant on its own, but over time, those actions accumulate, creating momentum that propels you forward. The power of consistent effort lies in its ability to create habits. When you commit to showing up every day, you begin to rewire your brain, making the actions you take feel natural and automatic. Habits eliminate the need to rely on willpower or motivation, which can waver from day to day. Instead, you build a routine that supports your goals, ensuring that you continue to make progress even on the days when you don't feel like it. Consistency also creates trust in yourself and in the process. When you consistently do what you say you will do, you build self-confidence and a sense of reliability. You begin to trust that your efforts will pay off, even if you can't see the results immediately. This trust keeps you going, helping you push through the inevitable challenges and setbacks. It's not about being perfect or never missing a step. It's about committing to get back on track and continue moving forward no matter what. Extraordinary results are not the product of extraordinary effort in a single moment. They are the result of ordinary effort applied consistently over time. A single workout won't transform your body, but a commitment to exercise regularly will. Reading one chapter won't make you an expert, but reading every day will expand your knowledge in ways you never imagined. Writing a single page may not seem like much, but writing a page every day adds up to a book over time. Consistency also magnifies your strengths and helps you overcome weaknesses. When you show up day after day, you have more opportunities to learn, to refine your skills, and to adapt to challenges. Each effort builds on the one before it, creating a compounding effect that accelerates your progress. The more you put in, the more you get out, and over time, the gap between where you started and where you are becomes remarkable. The compound effect of consistent effort isn't just about achieving goals, it's about transformation. It's about becoming the kind of person who consistently works toward their dreams, no matter how far away they may seem. This transformation is where true success lies. It's not just about the destination, it's about who you become along the way. Every step you take, no matter how small, shapes your character, builds resilience, and strengthens your belief in what's possible. Many people underestimate the power of consistency because they're focused on the immediate outcome. They want results now, and when those results don't come quickly, they lose sight of the bigger picture. But the greatest achievements are rarely the result of sudden inspiration or luck. They are the result of a long, unbroken chain of effort, persistence, and dedication. The rewards of consistent effort are worth the patience it requires.